Last week, we saw the Kalispell Warhawks lose their first game of the season and their third straight against Stanford. Brandon Warren was unable to finish the game, being hurt on the second to last play, before backup quarterback Dustin Payment sealed the game with an interception that gave Stanford another victory over the Warhawks. Kalispell fell to number 8 in the standings, and their hopes of another conference championship and national championship look to be over. But the Kalispell football team continues today, back at home in their 9th game of the season to meet UCLA, a team that I think is a very tough matchup for Kalispell as they try to recover from their first defeat this season. Off we go, it's Kalispell and UCLA with the Bruins starting with the football. As they normally are, UCLA is immensely talented, and they have sophomore quarterback Fred Barclay handing off to Kevin Smith, who finds some room off right tackle and picks up 8. We've seen Kalispell, when they struggle, it's against teams that can run the football. 3rd and 1, Smith sheds an arm tackle and breaks free into the secondary toward midfield. It's a gain of 15 yards. Smith is approaching 800 yards on the ground this season. Now Gray checks in. He won't go far. Good tackle by Akinjide, who was a standout of Kalispell's last week. That sets up 3rd down. UCLA going to a screen. Gray gets a key block, spins his way ahead, shy of the sticks, and they're going to bring out the field goal team. This is a long kick to try on your first possession. 57 yards out, and that kick is nailed through the uprights as UCLA takes a 3-0 lead. Now with Kalispell trying to climb their way back up the standings, this will help as Duke loses by 21 to Virginia. Brandon Warren is back after missing the last play of last week's game, and head coach Leon Daniels didn't go into great depth about his injury, just saying he got a little banged up. Here's Warren off play action, directing traffic. He'll float this past Justin Payne, who would have had a huge pickup. 2nd down for the Warhawks, 3 receivers in the game, and here is top running back Marcus Payne powering ahead, getting 6 yards. First 3rd down of the day, Kalispell goes to the bunch. Against the UCLA blitz, floated downfield and overthrown again. Another miss from Warren. This is way out of character. Warren is normally very accurate, especially on those tough plays. UCLA football, good throw on a Barclay. This is the first time we've ever seen Barclay as a first-year starter. Here's a quick screen that's caught by Holmes in close proximity to the corner. UCLA in scoring position again, 3rd down and 7. Time for Barclay and an open man as well. It's P.J. Barrett for a gain of 19. UCLA now in the red zone. They'll bring Barrett in motion. Option for Barclay to his right. He flips to Smith, who takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. I told you I was worried about this matchup, and the Bruins have come in ready to play with their 5-3 record. I'll admit I was worried about how Kalispell would play coming off the loss, even coming back home where they're so good. There's a couple for Payne. 3rd down now, Kalispell spreads the defense out. Warren outside, that's intercepted! Glover picks it off. He'll take it inside the 10. Warren tracks him down and lays him out. It's one of the worst starts to a Brandon Warren game I've ever seen. Normally the quarterback gets out of the way, but you can see the frustration on Brandon Warren. I'm sure Coach Daniels is not happy about what he's seeing so far. UCLA is set up for even more points. They're inside the 5. Give to Smith. He'll fight through the goal line. Touchdown. And it's about to be 17-0. Think about this for Brandon Warren. All he's known since coming to Kalispell is success. Undefeated freshman season. 3 straight conference championships, 2 national championships, and now it looks like this could be the worst year of his career as far as success goes, because Kalispell will likely not win the conference or go to the national championship. Warren's still in the game, and here goes Marcus Payne with some burst down the middle. Warhawks need something, and maybe it's the star running back. They're going to run this to the right side. Warren flips to Belafonte, who's come on strong in recent weeks. He now has 121 career touches, 20 have come in his last 2 games. This is a give to Payne. Cut back quickly, and he'll get the first down yardage. Kalispell having a lot more success on the ground than the air. Off play action, Warren's going to escape the pocket, pump fake and run with it. Oh, what a block from Roberts! It's Warren down to the 10, but how about the tight end? Thomas Roberts with a clean hit, a decleater! I love it. First and goal, Warhawks trying to get on the board. Warren over the middle, his first completion goes to senior Justin Payne. Can they put this in the end zone? 3 receivers in. Kalispell to the air, Warren outside, broken up for Thomas Roberts. And they'll have to settle as Warren is just 1 for 7. At least they have some points, but now we need to see some improvement out of this Warhawk defense. Fred Barclay on first down, steps up and goes back down. Sacked by Boogie Turner. Turner now with 6 sacks on the season. Third down, Barclay throws the screen to Smith. He gets a block on Foster and picks up the first down just barely. First quarter winding down. Barclay will flip this one. Castillo across the 40, fighting with Baker and falling ahead. Incredible effort by John Castillo. Third and short for the Bruins. Barclay to throw it. Outside, he's got it. John Castillo back for more. That on Nick Robinson. Again, they take a trip into Kalispell territory. Maybe last play of the quarter. Barclay's got time. Sideline cut! Mike Holmes, 18 yards. It's worth a second look. It looks to me like he drags his toes before going out of bounds. It's a good catch for UCLA. Barclay outside. Nice play. And that's Tommy Jordan. Warhawks trying to step up on third down. UCLA in field goal range as Barclay has to get rid of this. Smith on the reception. Very close, but no first down. Justin Garcia on the stop. Back to a 17-point game, and here's another team ranked ahead of Kalispell that goes down. Minnesota loses their first. The opportunity for Kalispell is there, but they're not playing good football. Down 17, Warren is sacked. He took too long, and the pressure is going to eventually get there. We're seeing an aggressive front out of UCLA. Now they've got to get 11. Warren has better protection, and the catch is made. That's a great play from Antoine Knightley for a gain of 12. Warhawks now have 2 completions in the air as Warren will keep and get nothing out of it, maybe losing a yard. Warren playing through the frustrations. He also has the polarizing opinions about him as an NFL prospect. There's a good pass on third down as he hooks up again with Payne. Warhawks into UCLA territory. Down 17, give up the middle, and Marcus Payne gets it done. I really enjoy what he's done, especially as a junior and senior leading the way. On second down, Warren to the outside. Knightley is there, and that'll go for a few more. Kalispell to third down and 8. They put 3 receivers on the right side. Here's the blitz. Picked up for the moment. Warren finds his man, Justin Payne, inside the 10. Good job breaking off his route to find some space. Now goal to go. Feeding Payne, right side, touchdown! Kalispell in the end zone at last. And that makes this a 10-point game. That's a good step for Kalispell, who is still down by 10 here in the second quarter. Barclay starts this drive, he's intercepted, and taking it back for a touchdown is Tommy Jordan. Just like that, it's a one-score game. It was just 20-3 not long ago, and now Kalispell has put themselves back in this game. It seems the Warhawks have awoken. They're here to defend this 12-game home winning streak. Now we got ourselves a football game. Here's Barclay keeping and not getting much. Good tackle by Akinjide, setting up third down. Both safeties sitting back. This one goes to Smith, and he won't get it. Oh my, James Huggins, what a hit. That might be the hit of the year on this defense to save a first down conversion. 20-17, Warhawks have the football. Payne sheds a tackle, tries to break this run outside. He gets 6. I think Payne is a very good pro prospect. I like his game. Warren 3rd and 2. He'll flip it out. It's number 31. Montrell Bonds into the action for the first time, getting 6 yards. Inside of 2 minutes for the Warhawks. Warren back to the air. He's going to fire outside. Oh, my! Are you kidding me? That throw belongs in a museum. Good route by Tyrone Houston, who also makes a great catch. That's a phenomenal football play. 1:37 on the clock. Here's Warren on first down. To his right again, Justin Payne. He's been a lot busier today than normally. Kalispell has it second down with a minute to go. Warren in trouble, and this time he's going down. It's a loss of 8. That's Ben McKinney. 3rd and 18 for the Warhawks. Belafonte does check in, and Warren's going up top with it. He wants 6, and he gets picked instead. UCLA with the takeaway. Wow, they had the safety in a tough spot, and Warren guessed who he'd cover and guessed wrong, and the pass was underthrown. Big break for UCLA, who maintains their slim lead and has a little bit of time here. Barclay's going to set up the screen for Kevin Smith. He'll break a tackle and get the first down on the second effort. Out toward their 41. They're getting close to Hail Mary territory as this is floated for Holmes. Nice play. Now in Kalispell territory. Still a timeout left. Barclay, 10 seconds. He's got time to throw. He wants the big one, and Castillo has it inside the 10. Unbelievable, they're in range. Chip shot field goal try. This kick is good. 6-point game, 2 seconds left. Not sure we'll see much here, but we know Marty Belafonte and what he can do. From the end zone, Belafonte outside. Down the sideline, across the 40, flips it back. Oh my, that went out of bounds. He had no shot. He said, let's go for it. But still, Kalispell rebounds from a 17-point deficit, and we have ourselves a pretty good game here with Kalispell and UCLA. If you haven't already done so, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for much more Kalispell football on the way. It's been a challenging day for Brandon Warren in Kalispell. Brandon Warren definitely the most frustrated he's ever been since joining the Kalispell Warhawks, but how do you respond to losses? This stuff is going to happen, and I don't think that Warren was all that ready for it. 3rd down and 11. He'll step up and fire to Payne, who gets open. Toward the 50, he's got another 30-yard chunk. A lot of Justin Payne today, who hasn't had a huge season. Oh, Warren sacked on first down. Left guard Rodney Hall has had some struggles. 2nd down and 17. Now Payne on the screen pass. He'll take this and run over a defender. Cornerbacks do not want to meet this running back in space, I'll tell you that. 3rd down and 7 for Kalispell. Warren quickly for Thomas Roberts, and he gets laid out. 16 yards, though, as he bounces right back up. Not much action for Roberts, actually, these last couple weeks. Now Belafonte with a spin, able to separate himself for about 5. Not as much Belafonte today as we've seen recently. This pass goes outside. Payne inside the 20 and taken down. Another new set of downs. Kalispell has their eyes on the lead. On 2nd and 12, Warren short for Reggie Jackson. And this takes Kalispell inside the 10 with a more manageable 3rd down and 4. 7 of 11 on 3rd down. Warren back to the air, fires to the end zone, touchdown, Justin Payne. The big day continues for the senior slot receiver as the Warhawks can now take the lead. The fans are excited, and this has turned into a fun visit for Patton Applewhite and Sylvester Rosthorn, 2 of the top players on Kalispell's recruiting board. 1-point game, and there's Akinjide with another good hit. Now UCLA needs to respond. They haven't scored much since early in this game. 3rd and 11, Smith on the catch, and there's nothing but blue jerseys around him. He is stopped well short. Warhawks taking control. That safety's creeping down. He's blitzing, and Warren is hit. Did not identify the safety soon enough. 3rd down and 9. Joyce motions. 4 on the rush. Pressure on Warren. He evades it. all the way outside. Warren across the body. That's risky, and it worked. Carl Joyce, 20 yards. Oh, I'm not sure if Warren should be trying to make that play. Whoa, look at the formation now. Kalispell switches it up. Warren's going deep. Roberts is out there, and the pass is broken up at the final moment. Warhawks 3rd and 7. They've been very good on 3rd down since the first quarter. Warren scrambles away. He'll throw it in desperation for Knightley. It worked again. Another great throw from Warren, just trying to make anything happen. Warren's got to be tired at this point, all this running around, so he hands it to Payne, and he will lose a yard on the play. 3rd down and 13 now for Kalispell on the edge of field goal range. Warren gets it out quick. Knightley there, making it 4th and inches for Kalispell. And now a decision to make, and they're going for it. They have all the momentum. They'll go forward on 4th down. Marcus Payne doesn't get it. Oh my, they stacked him up. Marcus Payne denied. And UCLA takes over, still only down by 1 point. Kalispell's defense back on the field in this 1-point game. Barclay fakes to Kevin Smith. He'll fire in right through the hands of John Castillo. Big break for Kalispell. 13 seconds on the clock now. 3rd down again. The screen is called, and Smith will not get much at all. UCLA's offense does not look like the same team we saw early in this game. 4th quarter underway as Payne motions, and Warren slips a tackle. They'll continue the option, and he flips to Payne, who gets outside, down the sideline. Oh, what a play. That could have easily been a 1-yard loss or something. 1st and 10, Payne again, down the middle, falling forward. I wish we could get just one more season of Marcus Payne. 2 backs in now, setting up a screen for Belafonte. He can outrun the lineman, get the first. Belafonte spins inside the 10. There's 14 more. 2 tight ends now for Kalispell. They keep it on the ground. Payne left, nowhere. It's been a very boom-or-bust rushing effort for Kalispell today. And now a 3rd and goal. Can they break into the end zone? Here's Warren. He's pressured and just throws this ball into the dirt. And it's going to be 4th down. Kalispell adds 3 more, so a 27-23 game. UCLA needs to get some offense going. Here's a good catch made by John Castillo. They just got to get those first downs again, but Kalispell's defense has been tough, including right here. The run defense has had their moments. 3rd down and 1. Inside of Kalispell territory, Barclay pressured and heaves this pass to the Kalispell bench. And it's now 4th and 1. They will go for it. 3 receivers. Gray carries and he got it. James Huggins can't jar it free or stop him this time. UCLA continues. This is Gray. Up the middle. Good run. Falling forward. Close to another Bruin 1st down. UCLA in scoring position. On 2nd down, Gray runs to the right. Townsend there, and he won't get much. And now Gray appears to be shaken up. He was giving Smith a little rest, and now he'll have to come out of the game. And it's 3rd down. Smith back in. Barclay over the middle. Barrett hangs on. P.J. Barrett, 14 yards. Clock inside 5 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Barclay. Time to throw, but no one's open, so he has no choice but to throw this away. 3rd down for Fred Barclay. Kalispell in their 3-3-5, and yet another screen. Armstrong this time. Nowhere to go with the Kalispell defense swarming. UCLA tacks on 3. It's now 27-26. Very similar situation to last week as Payne picks up 8. Can Kalispell drive down and put this game away? Warren's going to keep on 2nd down, but they're playing disciplined option defense, and Warren loses a yard. 3rd down and 3. Huge play here for Kalispell. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. Warren protected, running outside. He'll keep it and get out of bounds with the 1st down. I'm so happy we do not ever have to worry about defending Brandon Warren. Payne carries again on 1st down and will take this down the middle. It's a gain of 6. Down to 2:15 to go. Warren fakes. He's going to roll out right and fire this one. It's Knightley on the catch, and he gets the first down. Now the Bruins got to start thinking about their timeouts. They've used one. Here's Payne, middle, bouncing it, fighting through contact, and that's going to hurt UCLA. You can't allow yards after contact at this stage of the game. It's 2nd down and 2. Payne running left, and it looks like he got enough, and UCLA can no longer stop the clock. They've used their last timeout. It looks like this one is over. Kalispell takes a knee, and they have just a couple second difference between the game clock and the play clock. So the punting unit is out. The kick is out cleanly. Parks boots it out of bounds, and this game is over. Kalispell wins 27-26. It was quite the game coming off their loss to Stanford, and they definitely didn't look like themselves early in this football game. But the true Kalispell Warhawks did show up, and that includes Brandon Warren, who played a horrible first couple drives. But we saw some classic Brandon Warren action later in the game, and Kalispell gets themselves a big win. Who knows where this season can still end up? I mean, I'm not counting on Stanford to lose the conference now, the division that is, but Kalispell can still climb the standings, especially with the teams that lost today. This is still a great team that could still put themselves in a great bowl game. It was a really fun game. I hope you all had a good time watching it. I know it was another roller coaster ride of a game. Kalispell now jumps up to number 5 in the standings, thanks to a couple losses. Stanford is up to number 2 despite not playing this week, so they didn't clinch the division quite yet. And next week, Kalispell will meet Arizona State, who is 4-5 on the season. I think this is a very good matchup for us, and it is one of our last games this season on the road. Arizona State is just not overall as talented as us, and their top 2 players are both hurt. Alex Barrett, Craig Montgomery, the captains on both sides of the football, are not playing. We should play well this game, but always remember what happened to us a couple weeks ago when Colorado played well. We've had 4 consecutive one-score finishes now. So we'll hope to break that trend and play some more dominant football from start to finish. We do have some prospects to talk about, though. Kalispell does have a few more in their recruiting class, including wide receiver Travis Clemens, 6'4", speed, 4-star receiver. That should get your attention. Clemens is an interesting prospect who still needs some more refinement with the catching abilities. Jermaine McIntyre also commits to Kalispell, a 4-star running back out of Virginia. McIntyre isn't really the best all-around prospect, but I think after a few years, he'll have a nice skill set. He's one of those running backs who offers you a little bit of everything. Josh Vincent is another receiver that joins the class at 4 stars, and he's 5'11", 196. Vincent, pretty good speed. His route running's going to be pretty good for a first-year player, so after a couple years, I'd like to see where he's at. And then Patton Applewhite. He is the big defensive tackle who offers a lot in terms of pass rush and run stopping. I'm really excited to have some more dominant defensive linemen joining this team because we've seen what they're able to do to a defense. The Warhawks are now 8-1 on the season. We have 3 games to go in the regular season, and then likely a bowl game afterwards, but probably not a conference championship game this year. I wonder what that does for us in terms of bowl game. I wonder if Stanford goes to the national title, if there's still a chance we could play for a Rose Bowl. That would be pretty cool, but I'm just not sure. This is an interesting position for us, and it's a little unfamiliar. So that's going to do it for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the action. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your feedback down below on what you thought about today's game and what you think about this team the rest of the way here in year number 10. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.